Ever wondered what sets a narcissist apart from a narcopath? Well, you're not alone. Many of us encounter these personality types in our lives, often without even realizing it. Understanding the nuances of these disorders can be a powerful tool, enabling us to navigate relationships more effectively and protect ourselves from potential harm. Narcissists and narcopaths, though similar, are distinct personality disorders that can cause significant damage to those around them. Stay tuned as we delve into the key differences between narcissists and narcopaths. First, let's unpack the term narcissist. A narcissist, in essence, is an individual with an inflated sense of their own importance, a deep need for excessive attention and admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. Now, don't get me wrong, we all have a bit of ego, but narcissists take it to a whole new level. Their world revolves around themselves, and they often struggle to recognize or understand the feelings and needs of others. This self-centered nature often leads to grandiosity, where they believe they are superior to others and deserve special treatment. But it's not all about the grandeur. Lack of empathy is another key characteristic of narcissists. They find it challenging to put themselves in others' shoes, which can lead to strained relationships. And let's not forget their constant need for admiration. Narcissists thrive on praise and will often seek it out, even at the expense of others. So that's a narcissist for you, self-absorbed, empathy deficient, and constantly seeking praise. Now let's turn our attention to the term narcopath. The word itself is a fusion of narcissist and psychopath. As you might guess, a narcopath is essentially a narcissist with antisocial tendencies. This combination can make them particularly damaging in relationships. A narcopath displays key characteristics such as manipulative behavior, a lack of remorse, and deceitfulness. They are often masters of charm, adept at making themselves appear attractive and desirable. Yet beneath this facade, they are typically indifferent to the feelings and well-being of others, using people as tools to achieve their own ends. Their manipulative tactics can be very subtle, making them difficult to identify. They might twist facts, lie outright, or use gaslighting techniques to make you question your own perceptions and sanity. In essence, a narcopath is a narcissist dialed up a notch, manipulative, remorseless, and deceitful. They are a toxic presence that can cause significant harm, especially to those who are closest to them. Now that we understand both terms, let's highlight the key differences. Narcissists and narcopaths share a common thread of extreme self-centeredness and lack of empathy for others. They both have a grandiose sense of self-importance and a persistent need for admiration. However, while these traits are troubling in and of themselves, they represent just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to narcopaths. Narcopaths not only possess these narcissistic traits, but they also display additional antisocial behaviors. This combination of narcissism and antisocial personality disorder is what sets narcopaths apart and unfortunately makes them potentially more harmful. Let's delve deeper into these differences. Narcissists, while self-absorbed and lacking empathy, typically do not set out to intentionally harm others. Their actions are driven primarily by a need for validation and recognition. They crave the spotlight and the admiration of others, and their negative behavior often stems from a deep-seated fear of being unimportant or overlooked. On the other hand, narcopaths are often more manipulative and deceitful. Their self-centeredness is paired with a disregard for the rights of others and a propensity for violating those rights without remorse. It's not just about seeking admiration or attention for narcopaths. It's about power and control. They may lie, cheat, manipulate, and even harm others to get what they want, without a second thought for the consequences or the impact on those around them. It's also important to note that while narcissists can and do cause emotional damage, the damage inflicted by a narcopath can be far more severe. Their lack of empathy, coupled with their manipulative tendencies and disregard for others, can lead to significant emotional and sometimes even physical harm. So remember, while both narcissists and narcopaths can be challenging to deal with, the latter's antisocial tendencies can make them especially destructive. Understanding these differences is the first step towards protecting yourself and others from their potentially damaging behavior. So that brings us to the end of our exploration. we've journeyed through the complex territories of narcissism and narcopathy, distinguishing between the two. Narcissists are self-absorbed, yet not necessarily harmful, while narcopaths blend narcissism and sociopathy, often causing harm without remorse. If you suspect you're entangled with either, don't hesitate to seek help. Remember, understanding these personality disorders is the first step towards safeguarding your emotional well-being. For more information, please like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below if you have encountered a narcissist or a narcopath.